Hey guys, Crafty here from Living in Beta, and in today's video we're going to take you through a glitch that we found that can give you not only unlimited credits but a ton of gear as well. Now of course, because this is a glitch, this may be patched in the future, so as of the 11th of September 2023 this works. Get down there and get it done fast. Let's get into the video. Okay, so before we get started on the glitch, we're going to need to make sure we've got a couple of things. Firstly, you want to make sure you've got at least 5 or 6 med packs and some trauma packs, because we're going to go into a situation we're going to need to heal ourselves whilst we're doing the glitch. You can buy them from any store. You can see here I've got 3 trauma packs and 4 med packs. In New Atlantis itself, where we are, where the glitch is, of course you can come to Jemison Mercantile and just purchase some before we start. There will be none in stock there at the moment because I've just purchased them. So that's for reference. Secondly, you're going to of course need a boost pack ability. Now this will be in the skill tree, under the tech tree. There's the boost pack training, and you can just get rank 1 just so you can utilize boost packs. Of course I've got higher, but that's up to you. It doesn't make a difference. It's just rank 1's needed. You'll also need some gear, either a spacesuit that has that balanced boost pack thing you see on the right hand side, or you can't see it actually, it's just behind my camera. But essentially a spacesuit that says boost pack, or there'll be a pack you can wear that gives you the boost ability as well. So once you've got the med packs and the boost pack ability and the boost pack itself, then we're ready to get started. What you're going to want to do is come over to this, the railway or the shuttle system within New Atlantis, and you're going to head to the commercial district. Okay, so as soon as you land in the commercial district and you're right outside where you've been dropped off, the New Atlantis Transit, you'll see these signs here. You want to take a right and head over here, jumping the fence, and then coming down and dropping down here onto this orange marked area. Now from here, you can see the waterfall on the left, this big pylon of sorts holding up whatever that is up there, and then the beautiful view out into the world there. You can see we're already slightly outside the map just because of the way the trees are done there, but hey, that's fine. And what our aim is to go and jump across to there. So you can just slide down. This is where you're going to need the boost pack, of course. You can fall off the edge if needed, and then jump and just make sure you boost pack across. You can see as I'm falling, your boost pack replenishes, so just make sure you make use of that. It's pretty chill and easy. There's no need to rush it. Then make sure you get around to the edge here, and then we want to make ourselves over to this greenery rock area here. So from here you can either drop down and try and jump between those 3, or again, if your boost pack's good enough, you can just slowly make your way across, letting it replenish as you drop down, and making sure you land over here on the grassy rock area. As you can see, we've made ourselves go from there over to here. Not sure if you can go straight from there to here. Never tried it, but something to think about. Maybe you can remix it. And then you want to make your way past this kind of pillar system here and work your way round. You can see everything's going to start looking a little odd because, of course, we're not really supposed to be around here. Now, next from here, you're going to want to jump across these white things. Very simple jump. Don't need to rush it. Might need to boost into this one. And then we're going to want to drop down. So the first thing to do is just drop onto the rocks you see here. And then we're going to want to follow across to the end. Drop down again once more. And you can see down the back, you can see like an entrance opening there. We're going to want to fall down there, but we don't want to do it on this level because you can get stuck. And believe me, when I was trying it, I got stuck for a good half an hour because that is classic me thinking I could wing it. So what you want to do is drop down one more. Just be careful here because you don't want to fall out the map, of course. You want to fall onto this level here. You can see now, you can see through the map. You can see that grey thing we noticed up the top, and there's a gap here to jump between the rocks themselves and the side of what would be the building itself. You want to jump through using your boost pack. Now, through here, make sure you're boosting just to make sure the fall isn't crazy, because obviously fall damage is going to happen and you don't want to break some limbs. You can see my character already has a broken limb from doing this, which is classic. And the game doesn't quite understand as well where you are, right? So it might give you the opportunity now to hurt your limbs because it thinks you're falling from a higher height. Now here, when you walk down here, you want to head down into this kind of greeny, watery area. You're going to notice there's going to be a wall, invisible wall. Oh no, there wasn't. I lied. There's usually an invisible wall up there. If you fall through for the right place, there won't be an invisible wall. If you do get stuck, you can come right to the end here and drop down, and there will be no longer an invisible wall. So from here, you're just going to be swimming. We're going to make our way up this kind of mountain area here. You can jump out and make your way up. As you get to the top of this mountain area, you're going to notice that the game's going to still think you're swimming. And then you'll start noticing that you'll go into swim mode. See here, you're now swimming. What you want to do is swim to the top of this kind of greeny, mossy boulder. Keep swimming your way up. Now the reason for the med packs and the trauma packs is because you're going to continuously swim, and the game's going to think you're running out of air, right? What we want to do once you go over the boulder, you want to make your way across to the right, or straight over this kind of ravine, or over this hole here, kind of where my cursor is on screen. You want to sprint as well, as you can see, and use up the O2 you've got. Bear in mind, you can use up all the O2 and start getting that carbon dioxide, so you don't really want to do that. Now from here, you can see I start losing health. Don't panic, that's why you bought the med packs and the trauma packs. As it gets to close to halfway, I would start using a med pack, if possible. If you want to try and make it to between the gap of the two, the rock and the side here, it's going to get a bit weird though, because the character starts kind of swimming upwards, kind of forcing you upwards, which is not what you want to do. You want to make it round. So if you keep heading towards this rock here and make yourself go round the rock itself, you'll see you can start coming around. Now in a minute, the game's going to think you're no longer swimming, and it's going to make you fall like that. Make sure you catch yourself with a boost pack and boost all the way through here, landing on top of that bit up there, as long as you've got enough boost, like so. Perfect. Now if it ever gets to a situation like nearly happened to me where you fall down, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure you land softly with a boost pack and then work your way up. There's actually some little poked out rocks you can climb up with the boost pack anyway and make your way to the top here. Now from here, pretty simple. You just work your way across these rocks. You can see you're fairly glitched outside the map now. And what the plan is to get to the end here and drop down, almost aiming for looking like you're about to go in there. We're not going to go in there because it doesn't let us. It's an invisible wall, but that's essentially the plan, right? So just fall down again. Just make sure you're using that boost pack so you don't get no crazy fall damage. Again, the game will still think you're falling from a terrible height, but just make sure you're safe when doing so. You can see I've got contusions now because of the game getting confused. Again, it's going to be fine. You're never going to die from that. And you can, again, use your aid on you if you want. Now from here, you'll see a boulder on the left, and then you'll see a kind of a cliff face on the right. Around here, it doesn't go anywhere. If you do go around there and try, see where you can go, but I haven't found a way around there yet. So from here, you want to get up to the invisible wall. You can see I can't walk anymore. And then you're going to essentially want to keep boost packing up and jumping up the wall as if you're going up the wall. There'll be a point, so let's try now. So you can see I'm boosting. And there'll be a point where you'll get stuck and you almost fall back down. Don't worry, this happens. It doesn't always happen first try. You'll notice in this video now, because I'm doing it live, I probably won't get up there first try. What I've noticed is, if you just can position yourself in a nice place, you can actually boost high and get up the wall quite easily. Again, you just have to wait for your boost pack to regain. It's just about taking your time with it, because you're trying to glitch yourself through the wall essentially. Let's hopefully get it done this time. It's about getting over this ledge here. You can see now I'm over the ledge. You can see I'm pushing through. You kind of get stuck on this ledge here. The game's trying to stop me. You keep pushing best you can. If you can get to this point here and let your boost pack replenish, you can do so. Then jump. You should have a full boost pack now. And then you'll glitch out the map like this. You see, when you get to the point where you've got the rock on the side and the white building on the side, that's when you're kind of at the situation where you need to be. Then you'll boost through and just make sure you land softly once again. The game might feel you're falling from a height. It didn't that time, but that's good. You see, we've kind of glitched through that wall there and made ourselves now officially under the map. Now this is where the fun starts, essentially. From here, you can see these chests. So here is that coffee shop out the front. And for some reason, for whatever reason, how the coding's gone with the game, Bethesda have made each shop have a chest under them with essentially their contents. Now, it might be a situation where sometimes they don't have storage in here, Well, I'll let you know why that happens in a second. But you can see here, I can get every type of coffee from this place that they sell. And the most important part is getting the credits. So the 1500 credits. Not a lot of credits in the coffee place, but again, we're going to get more throughout. And you can obviously take all the items here as well. I'm not going to for weight problems in terms of carrying capacity, but you can do that as well if you want to. Next, take a right, work your way around. The next store that we can obviously get to is Jemison Mercantile, like we said before. This box is under the map a little bit, but you will be able to access it, which is good. This one is going to be a bit more fruitful for us because it's a store itself that's got items in it that are going to be more beneficial for us, right? Where is it? I think I've just lost my marbles. Hang on a second. Should be around here somewhere. Oh, I officially lost my marbles. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Sorry. Got confused. So the box here is going to be better for us because we're in a situation where they've got more credits and they sell more items. They're more of a general store. So you'll see things, you know, if we go into the transfer window here, you'll see spacesuits to pick up, helmets themselves, pretty self-explanatory, apparel, ammo, which I advise taking all of because obviously ammo has no carry weight, which is beneficial anyway. If you don't want to worry about picking up every item and being very min-max with it on the carry capacity side, just take the ammo. And again, aid is here as well. Now, of course, we took we bought the med packs from them, so they won't be in here. But just bear that in mind as well. If you've got loads of med packs on you from your travels and you come around here, there'll be med packs in here as well, which I always recommend picking up again because there's no weight to them. And again, you're just going to need them if you keep repeating this system anyway, right? So that's good. Take all you can from there. There's resources there as well, which is good. And again, take the credits, which you can see here, 8,687, and the digipicks because they do not weigh anything as well. So you've looted 2 stores there. We've got about 10,000 credits and some good item opportunities as well, which again, you can sell if you want to make credits back. But as you and me know, vendors in this game don't have a lot of credits. So yeah, there's a situation there. Then you want to come around here, so not too far, just around the corner and down this hill. You won't have this pile of stuff here. That's when I was testing it earlier. I dropped all my items because of carry weight. Now you want to make your way here, and essentially the big bang for your buck is going to be where we get the chest that's under the ship vendor, right? As we all know, ship vendors have 72,000 credits, and that's where the most bang for the buck is. Here you want to climb up by jumping. Just bear in mind there will be a situation where there's you can jump up like this with a boost pack. Sometimes they grab on as well and let you climb up like a normal climbing a cliff, for example, or a barrier. Just don't boost pack too high and go through the floor because then you'll be out of the whole situation you're in now and have to go back and do the whole thing again, and you wouldn't have picked up the credits. And then you'll go into the box here and you can see we've got 72,000 credits from the vendor. Take the credits and job done. You've now looted what would be 10,000 from the other 2 stores, 72,000 from the ship vendor. So you're looking around 82,000 per trip that we do here. Once you're happy that you've done everything, as I said, you can just boost out here, and then you're back in the map once again. You can boost out anywhere really on the journey, and you're back in the map. Now from here, it becomes unlimited because you want to rinse and repeat the situation. The vendor, what I've noticed from my trials and tribulations, if you go and sit on a chair and just wait for the 24-48 local hours, Jemison Mercantile's stock does replenish in terms of credits and items, as typically stores do with 48 hours in local time waiting periods. But the ship vendor themselves doesn't replenish the 72k, and the coffee shop also doesn't replenish their credits. I know they're only 1,500 credits, but they just don't replenish their credits, right? So what I recommend doing is getting in your ship, flying off into space, as we know and love, and heading over to the Sol system, a very important system anyway if you haven't gone there already for multiple reasons. But the main reason is you can come over to Venus here. Now on Venus, there'll be the time goes a lot slower there, which means time everywhere else goes a lot quicker. So like a 24 hours wait in Venus will be something like 2,400 hours on New Atlantis. If you do that and then fly back, the ship vendor will typically have their credits back, and then you can rinse and repeat the circuit that we've just done. Again, buying the med packs, trauma packs if you like, doing the circuit, and then looting every box. If you ever want to check if they've got the replenishment back, just obviously go and speak to them and then see what they've got to sale. And then top right hand corner, you'll see how many credits they've got. They've currently got 0. So at this time, I wouldn't be able to go around there. If I do the route again and get to that chest, it'll have 0 credits inside. Okay, so that's the route. That's the little demo for you. If you have any questions, of course, please leave them down in the comments below. We'll do our best to respond and give you any tips you need. Again, it takes about 20 minutes or so overall with the trip to Venus, etc. So it's not the quickest, but it is 82 or so thousand credits, plus a lot of resources as well. In 20 minutes, it's not that bad. And once you've got the route nailed down, you'll be able to nick it down to about 10-15 minutes anyway. And if someone told me 80k in 15 minutes, that's not too bad. I mean, the game itself, if we put that in perspective, you're looking at nearly 250k an hour, and the game itself gives you a lot of credits anyway. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any other ideas of routes or things that could be covered, please let us know down in the comments. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more content like this one, and remember, we are not alone.